Hello, everyone, and welcome back. If you're new here and you enjoy commentary without all the fluff, join our family by subscribing. I'd love to have you. We're all familiar with one of the infamous Karens of 2020, one that hails from California, but currently holds the title of Soho Karen. We all remember this moment.
So you're 22.
I get it. Enough. The hotel did have my phone.
Well, not to be outdone or forgotten, she has decided to once again wave her privileged scepter in a court proceeding that took place on or around March 30th, where she's currently facing the following charges: attempted assault, attempted robbery, grand larceny, and endangering the welfare of a child. Following her ghastly display at the Arlo Hotel in Soho, the incident where she enlisted the assistance of one of her minions, the front desk manager, to aid her in retrieving her lost cell phone from a 14-year-old child, which in fact was not lost. Fortunately, the boy's knight in shining armor, his father, kept this little witch at bay. So, while answering to the charges, Your Royal Highness, alongside her trusty steed, her attorney, Paul D. Emilia, who boasts that he has practiced law for more than 20 years, both as a prosecutor in New York City and the United States Justice Department, as well as in private practice as a criminal attorney, Soho Karen decided to interrupt the discussion pertaining to waiving time and the right to a speedy trial between these two legal professionals, the attorney and the judge, by yelling, "Waiving time? I would not like to spend time in jail." The attorney, of course, mortified, says to her, Miya, please don't say anything. I'll talk to the judge." The judge additionally says to her that your attorney will explain what we're talking about. He further continued to say that it has to do with the people's obligation to proceed with the case in a manner consistent with your statutory rights to a speedy trial. She then reluctantly remained silent for the rest of the proceedings. Side note: the family of the boy is pursuing a lawsuit against Ponsetto where they're seeking unspecified damages for the therapy the child has to now utilize resulting from her actions. She is scheduled to return to court on June 8th pertaining to the above mentioned, where she remains out of jail, unsupervised, by the way. Like most of you, I was curious as to how this 22-year-old unemployed, no viable skills, non-contributor to society could afford all these attorneys and one the likes of this Paul D. Emilia. And not shocking at all, it is alleged that her prince and knight in shining armor is no other than the son of famed watch designer Richard Mill's son, Alexander, who is her so-called sponsor. Supposedly, when she was employed, she worked at the front desk at the Richard Mill in Beverly Hills, and allegedly, that's where the two began their sponsorship arrangement, which seemed to be lucrative for her, with him allegedly footing the bill for her countless encounters with the law. So, do you think this Miya Ponsetto will see any time in jail? You see, Maya is what you call delusional, and that delusion stems from a life of being validated by shallow, vapid people for being mediocre at best. I'll keep you updated on whether or not justice is served pertaining to this case, and keep in mind, she has other cases pending also, so she's not a first-time offender, which is the excuse they always use to let folks that look like her get off when they commit illegal acts. I guess she didn't have the net worth to qualify for that ridiculous defense called affluenza. Let's chat in the comment section. I'll meet you there. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, turn on your notification bell. Stay tuned for more, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
So you're 22.
I get it. Enough. The hotel did have my phone.